Welcome back, Math Minions. Welcome back. Here we are, BarGraph. Ready? I know it looks a little different, but hey, I happen to have this in the archives, and so we're using it. So, BarGraph. You've done bar graphs before. I know this. I really, truly do. So, let's see. The purpose of a bar graph. The purpose of a bar graph is to compare and contrast data. Okay, compare and contrast. I think we talk about that in language arts a lot. So, parts of a bar graph and how to do it. Let's look at this. We have a title, which is copied from your data table. So whatever you have data from, you copy that title onto your graph. So here it's students' pets. All right, somebody did a survey. What kind of pet do you have? And then they tallied all the data. Now, when you number your scale, you use the lines. Okay, when we number over here on the left side, our y-axis, we number the lines, not the boxes, right? We learned this already, just a reminder. And this label here, this is your dependent variable. When you're talking science, you have an independent and a dependent. The dependent variable is the thing that you change. So however many number of students is the thing that changed. Okay, include units if necessary. This is number of units, but sometimes it could be minutes. You know, if we're talking about time, if we're talking about distance, it could be miles or kilometers. So if there's some kind of unit of measure, you need to make sure you include that. All right. Now, when you, down here, this is your independent. We said this one's your dependent. This is your independent variable. All right. So the types of pets, that's the independent variable. That's the thing you have no control over. Okay. And always make sure that you're labeling your axis. When you label the independent variable on a bar graph, you label the boxes, not the lines. Okay. The y-axis, we label the lines. The x-axis on a bar graph, we label the boxes. Okay? And also remember, your scale has to start at 0. You can't just start at like 12 or 100. You have to start at 0. And you have to, oh, look at that. I need to move this, don't I? I'm going to pause for just a moment. Okay. Bet you didn't even notice that I paused. But here we go. We need to have equal intervals, right? So scale, you must start at 0 and you have to have equal intervals. Now, what do I mean by interval? That means we count by the same number. So from here, we went from 0 to 1. That means we count by ones, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. If it went 0 to 5, then the next one would be 10, 15, 20. You count by the same scale all the way up. Okay? Same intervals. Too easy, right? I'm not even going to do examples. You can see dogs, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Cats, 1, 2. Fish, 1, 2, 3. And then other, they just lumped that in there. So I don't know, that could be somebody has a gerbil. I don't know. All right. So when we look at this, we can also tell how many students were polled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's not very many people, is it? So this bar graph is showing us data for a survey that's really not very reliable. Okay, I guess this is just like the number of students who are your friends. I don't know. All right, so there is a practice, but before you do that, there is another video on stem and leaf plots. So have fun, and I'll see you when I see you.